Welcome back. This is part 2 to scoring your script. Today we will learn about blocking. What is blocking? Blocking is your placement and physical movement on the stage. Blocking helps you as an actor express your character's change in emotion, status, and purpose through your physicality. In order to get started with blocking, you need to first understand all the different parts of the stage.
This is a bird's eye view from a stage typically used in most theaters. To understand directional terms, you need to first know where the audience is. The audience plays a key role in determining stage directions. This is stage right, and this is stage left. You're probably like, yeah, right, Vera, you can't trick me. That's not stage right, and that's not stage left. But it is. It is the actor on stage that determines stage right and stage left. When the actor is on stage and is facing the audience, their right is stage right and their left is stage left. This area of the stage is called upstage, and this area of the stage is called downstage. This area of the stage is called center stage because, you guessed it, it is the center of the stage. These are the names of all the different areas of the stage. Now, how do we remember what they are? You don't have to. As long as you know what is upstage, downstage, center stage, stage right and left, it doesn't take long to learn them all. For example, this is upstage left. It is upstage and stage left, so it is given that name. These are called stage right and stage left because there is no need to classify it as part of the center stage. You may also just say upstage and downstage instead of upstage center and downstage center, but it is there for the visual. In this second example, we see that this position is downstage and on the right side of the stage, so it is given the name downstage right. This is the part of the stage called the apron. It is right in front of the audience and is separated by this line called the proscenium line. It is the invisible frame that separates the actors and the audience. To remember this, try thinking of it like a proscenium. It contains the word scene, so behind the proscenium line is where the action takes place. It is also important to know the location of the right and left wings. This area of the stage is actually backstage and is not visible to the audience. These areas are often covered by legs, which are long black curtains to hide the audience's view of the actor's entrances and exits. These are your basic stage directions, and knowing them will make the process of adding blocking to your script a whole lot easier.
Fun fact, did you know that directional terms derive from a stage called the rake stage? This goes all the way back to ancient Greek and Roman theaters, where the stage started up and sloped down towards the audience. When you were at the top of the slope, you were upstage. And when you're at the bottom of the slope, you were downstage. These directional terms are still used in theaters today. While we're on the topic of stages, there are 4 different types that you need to know.
The most popular and widely known stage is the proscenium arch stage. This type of stage, which we looked at earlier, separates the audience and the actors through a line called the proscenium line, hence the name proscenium arch stage. Ontario High School stage, along with most other high schools, for example, have a proscenium arch stage. The next one is called a thrust stage. If you take away the audience from the 2 sides of the stage, it looks like the proscenium arch. However, with the stage being visible on 3 sides, it appears to push forward or thrust into the audience. The Berkeley Repertory Theater has a thrust stage. The third is called a traverse stage. The audience is placed on the 2 longitude sides of the stage and can see the actors at all times while they perform. This stage allows the actors to use up more of the stage and gain a strong connection with the audience. There aren't very many theaters that are built this way anymore. The last stage is called in the round. If you couldn't tell by the name, the stage is surrounded by the audience. The actors have absolutely nowhere to hide when on this stage, but they can move anywhere on it. Entrances and exits occur within the audience, so the experience of being an audience member in this theater can be really enjoyable. The Rock Forum in Anaheim is a theater with an in-the-round stage. And that's it! Those are the 4 types of stages most commonly seen in theaters.
So how do you apply the stage directions and all other aspects of blocking into your script? Well, lucky for you, you don't always have to write downstage or upstage right. You can abbreviate it. So here's the table of abbreviations that you can use. So upstage right can be USR and center stage can be C. Always write your blocking in pencil because as you rehearse more and more, you may feel the need to change some of your blocking. Now you can finally walk through your blocking, whether it is alone with your monologue or with your scene partner.
You may find it frustrating to agree on blocking with your scene partner. When doing blocking with them, communication is key. You need to both agree on movement. Agreement on blocking not only shows good collaboration, but also shows strong character relationships on stage. And when you are working on blocking, always be aware of the direction you point your body. You should never turn your back towards the audience. You will always hear directors say, cheat out. Cheating out means turning your face and body towards the audience naturally. Cheating out helps the audience to see and hear you better. Let's review.
Today we learned how blocking is the physical movement you do on stage. It helps to express your character's change in emotion, social status, and purpose. We also now know about stage directions and where they came from. You also now know how to write them in your script. When working on blocking with a scene partner, always collaborate and agree. And never turn your back towards the audience. Always cheat out. You now know how to add blocking and fully score your script. My next video will be tips and tricks on memorizing your monologues and scenes. Thanks for watching today's video. See you later!